Hello everyone, you're welcome to our channel Crypto Trade Information. On today's lesson, we'll be learning about morning and evening star candlestick patterns. They are a combination of three candlesticks to form patterns. Before we continue, please it would be nice if you like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Like this video, comment on questions and recommendations. Share this video and also subscribe to our channel for subsequent videos that are relevant to the topic that we are still treating, candlestick patterns. So today we'll be talking about morning and evening star candlestick patterns. This is what the candlestick patterns look like. This is evening star, combination of three candlestick. Now evening star we know is a bearish reversal pattern, while morning star is a bullish reversal pattern. Now this candlestick pattern has three candles. The first candle is our bullish candle. The middle one, which is the second in the middle, is an indecision candle. Is either a spinning top or a doji. Here we will see a spinning top. Sometimes it might be a doji where the body is very insignificant. Now a spinning top, we are having a very small body with what upper and lower wick. So this is a spinning top candle. It represents indecision. We had a full-blown bullish candle followed by what? A spinning top. Now we have what? A bearish candle. When you see a combination of candlesticks in charts, it indicates what? Evening star. It is giving us an indication that we are about to enter a new trend, which is what? The downtrend. A bearish sign. So it's actually a bearish reversal candlestick pattern. Now on the inverse of it is the morning star, where we have what? A full-blown bearish candle, followed below is what? An indecision candle. Now we can see the discrepancy. We have a full first bullish candle followed by what? An indecision candle. Now you can look at the position of this indecision candle. Somewhere at the top, it gapped up here before we now have a bearish candle. Now on the morning star, there is what? A bearish candle. Now an indecision candle followed before the bullish candle, as it's represented in the diagram. This is a typical representation of how you might find it in the charts. We'll look at some other example with a further detailed explanation for you to understand better. So this is evening star and morning star candlestick patterns, and they are made up of combination of three candlesticks, where we always have in the middle of the two candlesticks, where we have an indecision candle. As you can see in the evening star here, we're having a spinning candle, spinning top, which is actually an indecision candle. Sometimes it might be a doji. This is actually their position in the chart. If you look at the morning star here, you will see the morning star appeared at the end of a down trade, following an uptrend. The same way the evening star appeared at the end of an uptrend following a down trade. What does that mean? The morning star is actually a bull reversal to the upside. From the downside, reversal to the upside. So a morning star is actually a bullish candlestick pattern, while the evening star is actually a bearish candlestick pattern at the end of an uptrend. That is where we cited the an evening star, indicating there is a tendency of downtrend following. But there are other factors. You have to consider other confluences before you can trade this candlestick. You don't trade them in isolation. Now, looking further to what they will look like in a chart, as you can actually see, this is what a morning star. The black candlestick is what you already know is bearish. It's either red or black. It's bearish. See the indecision candle followed by a bullish candle. So this is what a morning star. After which we saw an uptrend. Now look at an uptrend, and evening star candlestick pattern entered, and after which followed by a downtrend. This is a white candlestick here, means what? Bullish, followed by an indecision candle, then a bearish candle. So it is found at the end of an uptrend followed by what? A downtrend. Gap up and gap down. This is a very, very, very significant part of this candlestick pattern that we need to note. There is always gap. Now, this is the what? Bearish candle. We already know now. Assuming this is a daily time frame. Our chart, we are on a daily time frame in our chart. So each candle was printed after a day. Now the day one, as you can see, we have a bearish candle. Day one, open high and close below. That means bearish. See where it closed. There was a gap. Look at the gap between the what? The opening. See where this candle closed. Look at where the next day candle opened. There was a gap. As you can see, the two candles can be bullish or what? Bearish. But definitely, most of the time, indecision candle is what we find here. Now, you can see the gap down. After which, the three candlestick, which is the bullish candle. You can see the gap up from the middle candle. You can see the gap up of the open of the middle candle taking up to this level. Now, this is the gap. So these are the things that we have to note for you to perfectly say, yes, I've spotted a morning star candlestick pattern in a chart. These are the things that you have to note so that you'll be very, very certain that this is morning star. So considering other factors before you can trade it as morning star it is. And you know what it means, that the market is likely to go up further. So these are things to actually note. This gap up and gap down. Now looking at the evening star, it's bearish, but we have the day one, we have the what? The bullish candle opened lower and closed higher. There was a gap up for the indecision what? Candle in between can be bullish or bearish, but we'll note that the middle candle is definitely an indecision candle with small body. That makes it an indecision candle. Spinning top or doji, that's what we might likely find here. There's also a gap down before we now see what? We'll now have the what? The third day, which is the what? The bearish candle. Now, there was a gap down before gap up for the what? Morning star. Evening star, there is a gap up before gap down. Because on the morning star, the indecision candle is found below after the what? The bearish candle. On the evening star, the indecision candle is found above after the what? Bullish candle. So these are the things we need to note. Morning star is bullish, where evening star is what? Bearish. Now look at more illustrations of how this candlestick pattern is played out in a chart. Number one, uptrend. You can see there is an uptrend in the chart. There's an uptrend in the chart before the what? This evening star is spotted. This is an evening star is spotted. Now look at this two is what? The bullish candle. We first of all have the bullish candle, full blown out, big body bullish candle. 3, we have a what? Gap up. There is a gap up to the next candle. The price picked up. there was a peak in the opening of the new price of the next day candle. So there was a gap up. Then number 4 here we need to note is what? Small bullish stroke bearish what? Candle, which is an indecision what? Candle. It might be spinning top or doji. Then gap down followed by what? A gap down. Then we have what? The bearish candle. Now we can see this was spotted at the end of an uptrend before is followed by what? A downtrend. So an evening star is actually what? A bearish candle, like we've overemphasized. Is actually what? A bearish indication. Now we can see at the end of this bearish movement, there is another spotting of what? Morning star. Look at this pattern here. Are we seeing something? Now, why will you call it a morning star? There was a blown out what? Bearish candle. There was gap down, and we can see this indecision candle. After this indecision candle, there is a gap up, and this next candlestick closed what? Bullish. This is a sign of what? A morning star. But we can see after then there was a sideways movement in the chart. So there might be other factors that might make this morning star not to play out bullish as expected. So that's why we don't trade in isolation. You have to consider other factors before you trade these candlesticks. This is a perfect chart representation of what? Morning star and evening star. At the top here we have what? An evening star. On the below here we have what? Morning star. An evening star gave us a down trade, while a morning star gave us an uptrend. This is a perfect chart representation of what it should be like once other confluences, other trade structures and indicators, volumes, and every other factor that we need to consider before we trade. You consider check the indicators, what they are saying, you check the volumes, what they are saying, you check the time frames, higher time frames, what they are saying, you check both higher and lower time frames. There's so many other factors to consider before you trade what. You also check chart patterns. We are talking about candlestick patterns. There's other consideration, chart patterns, that you have to actually figure out before you would trade these candlestick patterns. So you don't trade them in isolation, meaning you don't trade them just by what they are representing. You not say, I've seen a morning star, that means the market will go up. The market will likely go up considering other factors that you need to be knowledgeable about. So up next we'll be talking about tweezer top and tweezer bottom. These are other candlestick patterns that have to do with combination of what? Candlesticks. The tweezer bottom, tweezer top, you can see these are a combination of two candlesticks to make up a what? Candlestick pattern. That will be on our next video. So please subscribe to our channel. If you found our video relevant, strike the like button, strike the subscription button, share this video, and also comment. If you have any question, put them on the comment section. Any recommendation how to make our subsequent videos better, put them on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching our video. Thanks, and see you next time.